Hello and welcome to the Knit Girls. This is episode 578. I'm Laura, also known as Lella.
I am Leslie, also known as You Don't Call Me Les. Today is the 20th of June, 2022. Laura and I both use the she, her pronouns.
We do.
And this is going to be a little deviation from normal because I haven't had a ton of time this past week to work on stuff, so I just have the same project I've been working on for a week and a half or 2 weeks.
And I have the same sweater that I've been working, which I didn't even bring with me, that I've been working on for months now. And
Off
the
and
same
on.
sock, yeah.
And so Laura texted me and asked would I like instead for her to just bring all of her WIPs in random WIPs works in progress in different little project bags and for us to go through them.
Yep. So I've been cleaning this past 2 weeks. I've been cleaning out my studio, trying to get things organized, trying to get like the SSK stuff organized because that's in less than a month. And
a month from today, exactly.
Actually, a month from today, yeah. And I keep finding projects, so there is that. So we thought we might do a little deviation from the norm.
Yeah, and if we can remember what the projects are, we'll put them in our show notes. The show notes will be on our website, which is TheKnitGirllsWith3Ls.com.
And Leslie might be helping and looking them up as we go. We'll figure it out. And I might be doing show notes at a later point as well. But yeah, I'm currently working on the same work in progress that I've been going on for a while, which is my Nomadic Sock that lives in my backpack. It got some love earlier today when I went and picked up a Target order. So we haven't really sussed this out. Do you want me to just go for it?
When I get to the end of the row, I'll let you know, and then... so this is a fat squirrel bag.
It is. It's a Christmas fat squirrel bag.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. It could be anything. Oh, it's a pair of socks and a lot of leftover yarn. So...
These were tubes?
Yes, these are tubes from Into the World that were cranked.
Or like Pikoku or
yeah.
Base. It's like some trendy word.
It is. It's not like handbags at dawn, but
like
that's
on
one of
fleek
them.
Or
yeah.
something?
I can't remember. Shocking.
Something like that.
So first tube has the ribbing and the toe put in. And the second tube has the ribbing and the start of the toe started. So eventually I need to just really finish this toe and put in heels. And that's it.
Let me see if I can find...
Leslie's going to search the show notes.
Yeah.
Like a boss. And because we use Into the World all the time, a ton of stuff's going to come up. But I'm knitting these on size 0s. I think these are Chigus, right? With the red cord?
Yeah.
And so...
Yes, I believe so.
And so, maybe we'll get some completed socks. Leslie might be able to tell you when these are from, too. You can see I got lots of curly cubes and the rest of the skein. And then also in this bag is some random, another Crafty Girl yarn that I used for baby stuff. So, bonus yarn. Not attached to any projects. Just hanging out in this bag.
You finished something and you shoved it in the closest
Yep, so
bag.
this was her Pound Puppies colorway. I definitely did Hohi Locatelli vest for babies out of this. And this was another Lincoln Logs, maybe, colorway.
Oh, yeah, I think that was Lincoln Logs.
That I also did a baby vest out of, I believe. Because I love her worsted weight for baby stuff. So, bonus yarn. I was wondering, that bag felt too full for a sock. Buffy, are you helping? You are.
Handbags at dawn?
Oh, yeah. Such a good helper. He's such a good helper.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the first one.
Alright, so Sock Tuesdays. I'm just going to copy and paste.
Look at you. The second one is in a Hikari handmade bag. And it's not even anything. Oh. That's disappointing.
That is disappointing.
You know what it is leftovers.
From those hats.
From the hats that I was knitting. Oh, so I, a couple months ago, made a ton of color work hats.
Yeah, like
out of Miss Babs, K2. And these are the leftovers. So I will have to... Actually, let me do this. This is now going to be the bag of, like... Random skeins. Also... There's a swatch for a sweater that I knit in here. That, Tiff Nealon sweater.
Oh, the little cropped one.
Yeah. Alright, so this is now the randoms bag. Let me get the stuff out of here. This is not only a project show, it's also an organization show.
I mean, it ought to serve a purpose for somebody.
Alright. Well, that was a little disappointing.
I mean, there are many bags yet to go.
Alright, so this is a Whimsy Stitches bag. With mustaches.
Makes me think of Rick. Makes me happy.
Yes. Gnomes!
Okay.
So this was the start...
Was that a mystery gnome?
Yes, to a mystery gnome. Last year's Christmas mystery gnome. I think this was his nose, maybe? I think I did clue 1, and then I stopped. Because I had other stuff going on.
Mystery, yes. All work and gnome play.
Yep. And, yeah. So I started after that, I think, knitting socks, or not socks, hats for the Bolins. And other Christmas projects.
The Bolins are friends.
Yeah. So I never got that done. Look at that cute orange though. Some nice yarn. Amy
needles.
Yeah. So size 0s, of course. Jude sent me this yarn for Christmas one year. So he made like little balls and
oh yeah, they've got
inside
Kinder Egg
not that
toys.
one, but inside some of them. Yeah, there's Kinder Egg toys.
Because Jude knows you.
Yes. So, there's a gnome. The start of a gnome. Maybe it'll be a finished gnome. Someday.
I feel like we'll be addressing that again in a year. That's pretty.
This is another pet squirrel bag. This is a Halloween pet squirrel bag.
It's very like Salem witches.
Yes, and there's a pigeon dressed up like a vampire. Oh! Interesting. This is... Oop, it's coming off the needles. Hold on, let me fix that for a second. Because I feel like dropping edge stitches.
Oh, this is some sort of multicolor shawl.
Yeah, it's a Casa Pinka shawl.
Oh, must be an I-cord edge.
Yeah, I think
That's what it looks
so. Like. Okay, I think I got all the stitches. This is the Casa Pinka shawl that I took to Scotland in 2020 and was working on it there, and then had to rip a whole bunch out because I had misread, and then the borders closed down, and I was stress knitting socks because I was like, I don't know if we're gonna make it back to the US or not. So this got a bunch of train knitting in Scotland, and the yarn tags are actually in here. So it's Bumble Birch Wellspring, and I bought this at SKP.
Oh yeah.
In the puddle colorway.
I don't know if I've got this in show notes because we didn't do show notes when we were in Scotland, and the next week you didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
So, do you remember which Casa Pinka shawl this is?
Nope.
Okay.
I'll figure it out. And then Unicorn Breath of Republic of Wool, which
Albuquerque Sunset.
Okay.
Yeah. Out of Republic of Wool, and Unicorn Breath, and Bumble Birch and Puddle. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it was there?
It's there, yeah. Sorry, I missed the...
Cool. And I bought both of these at SKP, both these colorways. And they're really pretty.
Mm. You should work on that. That's going to be pretty.
Yeah, I know. I should work on that. And it's probably
that's
several
part of the way
things.
down.
Yeah, it's several parts in. I'll just have to figure out where I was and what the repeat is. But yeah, that is pretty. And that's on, also think of all the needles I'll have. So 6 needles.
When you finish all these or when you rip them out?
The Jimmy Beans size 6 needles.
Oh, the Smart Sticks.
Yeah, the wooden Smart Sticks. Alright, so that's a good find.
Yeah.
I think this is a project that never even got started.
Well, what's the bag?
The bag is a lady in Maryville, Tennessee. I'll have to look up her name. But she does awesome Halloween bags.
It's cute. Unicorn Halloween.
Yep, with pumpkins and candy corn, and little bears and skulls. And this was going to be a vest. And I swatched for it. And I threw all the yarn, which is Remix, in this bag. And I threw needle cords.
It's already been a fruitful.
In this bag.
Do you remember what pattern it was?
But no needle tips. So I'll probably be re-swatching. It was the same lady that we both knit Jesse's girl.
Oh yeah. That like squarish top.
Yeah, it's by her.
Okay, well let me just see if I can figure that out.
And
what weight is
Remix.
the yarn?
Remix is Erin, right? So once I do start it, it'll go really fast. But the reason why I didn't start it is it's got like, it's a vest and it's got some like detailing on the side. And in order, I think like the underneath is 16 inches and I need to make it 19 inches. And I wasn't sure how to do that with the ink. It's like a line that travels. Oh,
so it was like the construction you needed to figure out.
Yeah, I needed to figure out.
I'm not looking for sorry. I'm going to have to go back and bleep that. Where are we at? 14 minutes in.
It's, yeah, by Elizabeth Smith.
This?
Yeah, it's not that, but it is by Elizabeth Smith. Scroll down a smidge. Oh, she's got some new stuff.
Low key, hyacinth.
Oh, it's right there. Rain check.
Okay. Oh yeah.
See how it's got like this vertical yarn over detail, and it's bottom up. So you start and it travels to the underarm, but if you increase that without increasing the size, then it's gonna
you want it
stop.
light.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That would be interesting. I would probably just do none of the fancy detailing until I got to whatever the difference in the length was. Like if you were adding 3 inches, then I would do 3 inches of nothing, like of no detail, and then just start the detail. Well,
or I can go with the detail until I hit like 3 inches from my underarm, because my underarm's gonna hide it anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway.
And this is out of what yarn again?
Remix in color 3984, which is Ocean. I think I got this at House of Yarn.
I think you did.
Yep. Specifically for this pattern. Yay for liquid cords. Yeah. That's exciting.
That needs to go in your discovery bag.
Okay. We'll move that. Oh, and they're both 20 and 24. That's not as exciting as I thought it was. I cannot find any 40-inch cords. And I have a feeling we're going to figure out why.
I was going to say, I have some you can use if you need.
No, I'm sure they'll turn up. Alright.
Another Hikari handmade bag.
Another Hikari handmade bag. And this is in the show notes already. Look at that.
Oh, okay.
This is Out of Winter by Tammy Gore out of Handspun. And this paused because I didn't have that brown spun. And then I wasn't sure that I liked the brown with it, but I think I do. It gets like a couple stripes, and then it's
a very strong contrast.
It is a very strong contrast.
It's not what I would choose if it were me, but I think it would be hard to, I mean, it goes with it.
Yeah, I just don't know what else you could contrast with it.
Yeah, decisions are not my strong point, so.
Like, if I added a pink, I would have to almost match that pink, and then the stripes would get lost. So I'd almost have to go with that browny green at the top.
You could do like a rich russet orange, maybe. Like a pumpkin-y.
I don't know about that. Yeah, an orange might work.
Or you can just keep the brown. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a strong contrast.
It is a strong contrast, so we'll see. So it got put on pause because I needed to spin for it, and then...
Did you spin for it?
Yeah,
okay.
That brown. I picked up that fiber, a natural Cordale.
Oh, I thought you meant you hadn't spun enough. And
no. I have this much.
Oh, yeah, that's plenty.
And then I have this much left of the other. So I have enough. And this is Kumasi, and this is just a natural undyed Cordale from Smoky Mountain Spinnery. One thing that I love about Hikari Handmade too, she puts the little safety pin stitch markers in her bag, so you always have you always have a stitch marker. And she had bags in her shop the other day because I looked because I wanted more. She's doing Rolex
makes beautiful
now.
Bags, just beautiful.
Yep, and they're nice and strong. And she does Rolex. She's got hand spun that she's selling now. She's very versatile. All right.
Piling stuff around you, Buffy.
I know, Buffy's like, what is happening? So, this was something that I started, it doesn't have a name because I was making it up. Something that I started when we were in Scotland. I got a pack of minis from that store.
Oh, the one in Glasgow.
Yes.
She had all the
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe. And I was knitting that with something else.
So it was going to be a cowl, right?
Yes, and it was going to be a cowl. So I started with that color, and then I did a big swatch of the contrast.
Marvin something.
Yes. And then I started doing this, and I added a pocket somewhere.
I love that gray.
I do too. If we ever go back there, or we can send Jude to get more. So like right here, that white is going to be a pocket in the cowl. So like if you have a couple bucks that you need to throw in there for whatever.
Train fare.
Yeah. Ticket, whatever. You can throw that in there. It's got my Tilting Planet favorite stitch marker in it. But I reached this next point and I was like, I don't know what to do next. Like, should I add stripes? And I think I was gonna stripe it. But I kind of sat back, and this is gonna be the next color.
I'm just trying to see. Was it the Woolhaven?
It was named after her. It wasn't in Glasgow. It was a small city outside of Glasgow.
I'm just trying to see.
It wasn't Ginger Twist, though. We went there and that was amazing.
Twist. Yeah, it was wonderful, but it was tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had some cool wool too.
Yep. We got cool buttons there, tweed buttons. Jude might know.
Yeah. Let's see if I can.
She had spinning fiber.
Scotland is bigger than. Alright, it wasn't Ginger Twist. Sorry for you guys who are stuck listening to this. Woolhaven, Yarn Cake, Alice's, the Ori Mill, Woolen Crafts, Good Yarn. No, I'll see if I can find it, I'll put it in there.
Yeah, we'll text
you. She was a lovely human being.
Yep. And so I started this just round and round and round, 16-inch wide.
Do you have any of the tags on there?
No, because it didn't come with, these ones didn't come with tags.
Okay.
I do have a small pony. for my Kinder Egg.
That isn't super helpful. But thank you.
Its mane's falling out. I need to fix it. It needs to be squished back together.
Sorry, y'all.
Welcome to insight into our lives.
I wonder if she survived the
I hope so.
COVID.
Like her shop.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, but.
All right.
Seeley McWheely.
Yes.
That's
Good
what
call.
it was.
Super fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna link her shop because she was a lovely human being. Yarn from McWheely. Okay, what's that? Oh, that's a little sock.
It's a little sock. I think it's a Shannon Square pattern?
Squire?
Squire? Yeah, sure.
It's not the rocker, whatever. What is it?
I don't know. It's super fun, though. I think I stuck on it because the two colors were driving me a little bit.
Do you remember what either of those colors were?
Mm-mm. Let's see if there's any in here. Any tags. And apparently I didn't even make it through the first sock. It's pretty, though.
It is pretty.
Maybe Madtosh? I don't know about that.
I don't know what that is, but apparently I yelled at people on the blog a while back. I'm going to look at that later. There's no tags in there for what that is?
No.
Okay, oh well.
Maybe if you search Shannon, maybe it'll come up.
I'm going to search Squire first, because for some reason it's making me think Squire.
That's goldfish memory. That's not this.
Okay.
It could be. I don't know if you could go.
What's Shannon
Nope.
Squire? That would have been the same. Alright, so Square, you think?
I think so. It's cute.
I mean, to be honest, or to be fair, I don't listen to most of what you say, so.
That is
it
true.
Could.
Like, it's just a cute little sock, though. It's got that inset pattern.
Descent cowl.
Nope.
Nope.
Descent cowl's around someplace, too. Because that's not with me. But that's around somewhere, because it never got finished.
Nope. What was up with my hair that day?
I don't know. It's in a tangerine design bag, though. Super cute, with books on it.
Alright, so shorty socks in 2 colors. If you happen to remember what these were, let us know.
I can add them if I find them later. Oh, and then another pair of socks.
Is that Fright Night?
No, this is, okay, the lady who made the board game.
What board game?
The knitting board game.
Oh.
Moon Rover.
Oh, yes, Moon Rover.
And it was Ghostbusters colorway. DK weight. And it's super cute. I had the first one completely done.
Is it in a pattern, or?
It looks like 2x2 ribbing. Yep. And then the second one is even cast on.
That could be a quick win for you.
Yeah. And it's on size...
Why are they all different colors?
3 because they're the flip sticks.
Oh.
So they come in different colors. And one side's sharp and one side's not.
Oh, okay. I do remember that feature of the needles. It's a pretty color.
Yeah. Slimer, maybe?
Yeah, I think you're right.
So, and that's living in, the lady from Canada. Bling Your String.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She made this
I know
bag
several
for me.
people in Canada.
That make bags?
I'm so... I don't know. Can't think of the word.
Chill?
Metropolitan.
Uh-huh.
or something.
So, yeah, that's all I brought with me.
Knit on this.
But now I saw some show notes. I saw some other things that I never finished.
Oh.
Like the Descent cowl.
Oh, yeah.
That I was trying to get done for the 2020 election.
Oh, yeah. I still want to knit the Descent sweater.
Yeah, that's a pretty one.
Andrea Wrangle.
Yep. I'm going to look for that pattern real fast while you talk about your sweater.
Oh.
The short sock one.
I don't. I'm in the middle of a row, but that's okay. I mean, don't have a ton else to talk about. It's been a week. So, alright. This is the Recalibrate top by Shanealon's. Is it Shanealon's Studios? Shanealon's Designs. So last week I was working on the stripes for the left side. I finished that, and then I did the side panel. I taught myself to be better at knitting backwards. Usually I purl backwards so that I knit a flat stockinette piece without ever flipping it. Well, I didn't want to have to flip this garter piece every 12 stitches, so I taught myself to be better at, now I can actually knit backwards as well.
Oh.
So I don't have to flip the piece, because that's just nonsense.
Okay.
So, so I did that, and I did the sleeve for exactly what she recommended, which was like 8 garter ridges, I think.
Free time!
Oh, the socks?
Yes.
Okay. And then I picked up so that's the left side that I finished.
I'm going to leave that up on my phone so I remember.
And then this is the right side, so I'm on the 3rd of 5.
That looks great.
Stripes, and then I'll have to do the panel and the sleeve. And
it's like an underarm gusset almost.
Yeah, and then I'll add some length to it, because I'll use almost all of my gray, but I won't. I'll have plenty of the purple left. So.
Are you going to use the purple for the top trim too?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Since the sleeves are, it's an I-cord bind off, which is, kind of time consuming and annoying, but it does give a nice finish.
It looks so nice though,
so,
yeah.
I did use her recommendation of putting like the beginning 3 stitches on individual little bulb stitch markers, so that when I grafted it together, I made sure they didn't go, because sometimes in an I-cord it can be hard to figure out where your first stitch is if they come off the needles, because it's just like, it's a circle essentially, so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So. No, I love her patterns. They're super well written. They've got lots of details. They've got lots of links to videos and stuff.
Yeah. If I could do this again, and I might, I would probably, because you can add length at the bottom, because you have to pick up anyway and knit around, I would probably add some length in the up and down, the vertical knitting, so that, because that way my bottom horizontal garter would be shorter, just because of proportions and where it's going to hit me personally.
I did that. I added length.
And if I had read through the pattern, it probably told me I could have done that. Honestly, I didn't. I went straight to like page 6, where it was like how to cast on and all that. So, yeah, if I do it again, I'll add some length in the initial part of the sweater, so that the horizontal part is shorter. But yeah, I mean, I like it. It's simple, which is what I need right now, because it's been a crappy week. We talked a couple weeks ago about how we lost Neelix, our dog of 11 years. And then this past weekend, we lost Fred, who is our cat, who we've had for as long as we've been together.
Yeah,
so,
almost as long as Kobe's been alive.
Yeah, 17 years, a little over that. And he had hyperthyroidism and, some other things we were managing, but he just deteriorated really quickly. He lost, like, motor function, and it was time. It just sucked.
Yeah. It's not been a good pet month for you
at
all.
Not. And it's, honestly, I feel very, like, just in the vein of, like, I'm not asking for anyone to solve my problems. I'm just being very realistic about everything. It's I'm very numb, like emotionally at the moment. I think it's just a self-defense, thing that a lot of people do. They kind of wall themselves up, like nothing else can touch me right now because my brain can't handle it. So I've been like just looking for the simplest thing possible to do. Just been like doing some gardening because I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have raspberries soon.
I know, that's exciting.
They're very bright red right now.
You should net them so the birds don't eat them.
Yeah, I have to get some netting. I have to get those.
You don't have any tulle up here?
Cage. I might. Yeah, I might. I gotta get one of those like berry bush, like those circle metal things,
kind of like the tomato.
Because one of them is so big, it's like leaning over.
Yeah. But I think you can also just stake them if.
Yeah, they are.
A piece of wood.
We've got bamboo stakes in some of them, but yeah. So that's another reason we decided to just have Laura go through her WIPs, because I didn't have anything to talk about besides this. So
it was a fun one.
Yeah, I mean, we found some things that I had completely forgotten about.
Me too.
I like those Slimer socks. Those are pretty.
Yeah.
And the Albuquerque sunset.
Yeah.
When you get around to that one again, will be pretty.
I think the vest, now that I kind of have a plan, will be good. That'll be a quick knit.
I think that is a good plan, to just start immediately.
Yep.
On the detail, that yarn over detail, and just let it end when it ends. That's fine.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Or I can leave it short to wherever dresses, but.
Yeah.
It doesn't have pockets. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that is annoying.
And then it would cover maybe my pockets.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it could go over dresses. For sure. Obviously would not need over my overalls, my amazing overalls.
Your mini pocketed overalls.
I have 8 pockets. It's amazing.
For some reason I pictured it being much like sturdier, like a canvas.
No, it's a stretch.
Yeah, it's like a cotton spandex kind of. I mean, it's sturdy, but it's not like.
You should try them on.
Oh.
You have overalls.
I know. For something about.
I bought plain red ones.
They're very
too.
cute, but I just think they would highlight all the wrong things on me. So.
I got plain red ones too for Red Ribbon Week.
Oh yeah, I forgot the school does that.
Yeah. So.
Oh. Well.
Hope I just woke up Buffy.
Yeah.
Just look what's happening now.
As far as anything else that's going on, like we're doing a ton of SSK prep.
Yeah, I have SSK
planning.
Zooms going on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central. So if you're attending SSK and you haven't gotten the Zoom invite, let me know.
Yeah, you can just email Laura at TheKnitGirlls with 3Ls.com. And she'll send it to you. I don't have any update on what I'm reading or watching. Do you have any?
Ooh, I've been reading, I am on the last of the Alpha Omega books.
Patricia Briggs.
Yep. So that's a good one. And then I started reading a new male. Both of these are adult books. A new male. It's not new because I've read it before, but rereading a male mystery serial killer type series. As you do.
That stress me out. The serial killer, like the ones where one of them's in the mob or something.
No, not in the mob, but this one's human trafficking.
Yeah. Nice light reading for before bed.
Yep. So's the Patricia Briggs had.
Yeah,
the last one had like dead children, and so, or two ago had dead children. So again, nice light reading.
Yeah, I know. I need something very lately anyway. Sometimes I'm much more into like eldritch horror or something, but lately it's been like whatever causes me to think the least is what I want. So, you guys have an awesome week, and we'll be back with a normal episode.
Yep.
Next week.
We will.
So, bye y'all.
Bye y'all. Have a good one.